the opportunity given. My name is Fisa from Bank Indonesia, and today I bring along my friend Ali, who is a coffee trader from Lampung, Indonesia. Ali owns a modern coffee business, which is located in the city of Bandar Lampung, Indonesia. And the coffee variant mostly produced is actually Robusta coffee. And usually we all know that Robusta coffee is stigmatized as having a bitter taste. But today, Ali is going to show to all of us, he's going to break that stigma, and he's going to show to all of us his new and special post-harvesting and brewing method that can in fact produce Robusta coffee that has other delicious flavors other than bitter, such as nutty flavor, brown sugar flavor, chocolatey flavor, and even caramel flavor. So exciting, right? And so without further ado, I would like to give the stage and time to Ali. And if you have any questions to Ali, we would be happy to take them at the end of this demonstration. So now, Ali, the time is yours.
Thank you, Kira. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. First, I would like to thank Bank Indonesia and Future Tea and Coffee Singapore for the opportunity you have give to us to introduce fine Robusta coffee. Robusta is the coffee variant with the largest production volume in Indonesia. Most Robusta coffee in Indonesia are poorly processed. Thus, they are only used for industrial commercial coffee. And now we are trying to make something new with the post-harvesting Robusta. With the proper processing, Robusta coffee will produce distinctive taste and aroma.
Namanya apa, Kak?
Our plantation is located at an altitude of the 50 meter above sea level in 2-hectare lands with the sloping land contour. This land is planted with 5,000 Robusta coffee stocked with 4 main clones: Tugusari clone, Lengkong clone, local clone, and then Longberry clone. This coffee plantation belongs to Mr. Jamal. We have been working together since 2016 to produce fine Robusta coffee. The harvest and the post-harvesting processing in the plantation have used a good agricultural processing method, starting from the process of the harvesting the red cherry beans and then process of the sorting, kneading, pulping, and drying. The harvesting and processing are carried out separately per single clone. Therefore, the clone Lengkong and then clone Tugusari, clone Longberry, and clone local will be harvesting separately according to their respective clone. Robusta coffee, which are processed in this method, will produce brown sugar aroma and then delicious nutty taste, slight chocolatey taste, and has sweetness and low acidity, which define the fine Robusta coffee. After that, I can show you a video how we make fine Robusta, and enjoy our video.
Dr. Koffie was founded in 2015. Our focus is to build quality coffee from upstream to downstream. For that, we have been working with farmers in Tanggamus and West Lampung since early 2016 to build fine Robusta coffee. The fine Robusta coffee that we produce goes through a fairly long process, including the picking or harvesting coffee. The coffee cherry must be really red. After harvesting the red cherry, the next process is sorting the green and yellow beans that were mixed at harvest time. After sorting, the next process is the rimbang process, where this rimbang process aims to separate the cherries that are not filled or empty and also wash the cherry coffee from twigs and dust. The next process is pulper, or the process of separating the coffee cherry skin so that you get HS wet coffee, then wet coffee exposed to the sun to dry. HS coffee that is already dry, then grind and sorted. The sorting time to separate good green coffee from bad coffee, such as broad, black, and other things other than green beans such as skin and shell twigs. After the coffee is sorted, the next process is the roasting process. The roasted processed coffee must match the needs of its use. Coffee roasting is done based on the coffee brewing tools. Different brewing tools, different roasting levels too. Like steeping V60 dripper using a light roast to medium roast level. The roasted coffee is ready to be served to consumers. Brewings that are usually sold in many shops, including V60 dripper coffee latte and ice milk coffee.
Hello, good morning everyone. Nice to see you guys. And let me introduce myself. My name is Salsabila Dinantia. I'm from Dr. Koffie Company, and now I'm going to presentation about how to brew coffee with a manual methods, that is V60. So let's get started. For the first step, we use 14 grams of Robusta Blue Honey coffee beans. And then we have to grind the coffee with a medium to coarse grind size.
Pak, Bapak, sini dulu.
We use the ratio 1 gram of coffee and 15 grams of water. Next, wet the paper filter. And also cleaning the server. And then we put the coffee into the V60 dripper. We use 86 degrees Celsius of temperature of water and pour 30 grams of water and wait for 30 seconds. This step is called blooming process, and the next step is uh, extraction process. We pour 60 grams of water and we repeat for 3 times until the 110 grams of water. We are using Robusta Ulubulu coffee beans, Lengkong clones with honey process. Normally, Robusta have an earthy and bitter taste, but in fine Robusta, we can find sweet and low acidity. And Robusta have a flavor like brown sugar, nutty, chocolate, and caramel. And Robusta Ulubulu has a high brown sugar aroma. And for the last step, we put the coffee into the glass. And ready to serve. Thank you for your attention and have a good coffee for your day. And next, Arifa, can we?
Thank you, Safa, for the demonstration shown to all of us, and also I think check in Zoom. There's one question from Alex G. He's asking you what makes your Robusta coffee taste different and can compare with Arabica coffee.
We make Robusta with the same process with Arabica. The same process like rimbang, and then the sortation, and then pulping the coffee, and then also we make sun drying coffee 1 meter from the earth, and then with the para. Okay. Now, because of that, the taste of coffee Robusta is different with the commonly Robusta in Lampung. And then we can find aroma like the sugar browning, and then chocolatey, and then a little bit jackfruit, and then also we can find like caramel also in the fine Robusta.
Okay. Yeah. So you're basically saying that it's starting from the plantation and the location
Yes.
of the location of the plantation.
Yes.
It's in a certain height.
Yes.
That's why it can make a different flavor other than common Robusta.
Yes, of course, and also in after post harvesting. Post harvesting is penting.
No, important.
Yes, important. Yeah. It's more important than for the processing coffee.
Okay, so what aspect in the post harvesting is important?
We have 3 post harvesting method. The first is the natural process, and then the second is the honey process, and then also the natural process. The 3 process of us make Robusta coffee. This is the make the more the fruity aroma from the natural process, and then more sugar browning from the honey process, and also more clean from the full wash process.
Oh, I see. So you're saying that the post harvesting and the brewing also can make the flavor of the Robusta different as well.
Yes.
Okay, I see. So and you think that those flavors can compete, yeah?
Okay.
With other coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
After that, My barista is wanna make Arifa wanna make a brew coffee, but the different clone. The first clone is the Lancome clone, and then the second is the Tugusari clone.
Okay, that's very exciting. So let's see the next demonstration.
Okay.
Okay, thank you guys. Okay, good morning ladies and gentlemen. I'm glad to see you all. Okay, let me introduce myself. I'm Arifa Zaira Rifda and I'm from Dr. Koffie Company. The purpose of the presentation is how to brew coffee using the 360 method. Okay, move to step. For the 360, we use 15 grams of coffee. Okay, to make 360 method, we use medium grinder. First thing we do with the process is the paper washing. Okay, next we're gonna put 15 grams of coffee. Next, we'll do a process called blooming first. This blooming is so important because it's our process of knowing how fast the coffee is gonna be. And it's usually as much as twice the weight of the coffee. As you see, it's the release of carbon from this coffee and the blooming process we did at 20 until 30 seconds. We suggest using a kettle gooseneck that it can keep water flow steady and ambience temperature unchanged. For brewing with the VCC method, it's beds rotate, it's steady in the center and changing, and this process will take 2 until 3 minutes. For the total water we will produce is a match as 210 ml of water at a ratio of 1:15.
Kan dia kan Mbak Rani, dia kan udah pernah diundang kan?
And with the 360, we'll get a clean test with the long aftertaste. Yep. Our coffee is done. Let's try our coffee. The fine robusta, we can find low acidity and high body. For the fragrance, we can find brown sugar and nutty. For the aroma, we can find nutty, chocolate, sweet honey. And for the flavor, we can find chocolate and caramel. One thing you should know, don't underestimate it with Robusta and try our fine Robusta for a good test. Last and the last, I will say thank you very much for your great attention, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for you listening. May all those we have serve beneficial of and of us.
Thank you, Harifa.
Thank you, Arifa, for the demonstration. Okay, so we have a few more questions now. Okay, the next question is from Jenny Lim. He's asking you, do you have export experience this to international?
Now, experience export is but it's happy to. But now is we are
Yang mana aja?
next
Semuanya
launch
ini aja.
quantity first for the coffee beans. Because before the
Seperti
processing is
warna ini kan bukan
difficult.
gambar. Aja mau yang mana? Yang al-alim.
Before. Now we produce 10-ton fine robusta one year.
1 year, 10
Yes,
tons.
10 tons.
So you're saying that your production has increased
Yes.
significantly?
Yes.
Yes, and so you would be happy
Yeah.
to export if anyone wants to collaborate in business with you.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. So Mr. Daniel Lim, if you would want to keep in touch with Ali, then you can contact us to a future tea and coffee Singapore contact, and we would be happy to reply and correspond with you further. Thank you for your question. And next, there is a question from Mr. Made Yoga. He's asking you, according to your method, if we want to make your coffee the conventional way, just hot water and coffee, will it affect the taste of the coffee? And which is better, coffee with sugar or coffee without sugar?
I think if we make robusta, like method, traditional method, it's good for the original taste. We make like a tuduk robusta in Indonesia. Is we can find all the taste in the robusta. It's I think more good without sugar. But depend on the people, yeah. Do you want sugar or no?
Okay. So if I'm at home and I don't have all this equipment,
Yes.
and I only have your coffee and hot water,
Yeah.
will the flavor still be good?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. So we don't all need the fancy equipment,
Yes.
we still can enjoy your
Yes.
coffee?
Thank you.
Okay, yeah, okay, thank you. Thank you for your question, Mr. Madeoga. And next, there's also a question from Mr. Reza Fabianos. He's saying that he's interested in the process and the demonstration, and okay, we are interested in the ingredient and the roasting kit for the European market, and for the sample, how could he buy your sample and the bean sample?
Yeah. We have a catalog, yeah, in the future tea and coffee market. There is our contact also. I can send a sample to all of the world with the DHL or the EMS, the Indonesian Post. We can send the sample all over the world.
Okay, yeah. Okay, thank you. So, Mr. Reza Fabianos, if you're interested in Mr. Ali's coffee sample, we will be happy to send it to you. We can correspond through our contact in the Future Tea and Coffee Singapore website. You can also, or you can leave also your email or something in the chat, and we will correspond with you after this. Thank you for your interest in Dr. Coffee and Ali's coffee business. And also, there's also a question regarding this is not your business, but for Krakatoa chocolate, which is also the small and medium enterprise fostered by Bank Indonesia. Mr. Calvin Xiong, thank you for your chat. And we will contact you after this for becoming local agent for Krakatoa chocolates. And yeah, for everyone's information, Krakatoa chocolates also have exported to Europe as well. Yeah, so thank you for your interest in Krakatoa chocolates. I'm just checking if there's any more questions. Um, okay, so there's a question from Mr. Hendra Irawan. He says, dear Dr. Koffie, how do you think about the quality coffee in Lampung compared to both coffee beans and processed products? So what do you think of the quality of coffee in Lampung compared to other regions?
Of other region
Yeah,
in
in Indonesia.
Indonesia.
Yeah.
The first is I think coffee beans process in Lampung actually it's now is more good than before because a lot of the farmer now knowing about the how to make the fine robusta how to make the honey process and then how to make the full process they know now and then now a lot of the farmer makes the the fine robusta. Um, Now I think we search the market for the best price, the fine robusta, and also for the compared to other region. I don't knowing about the West Java. I think a lot of the Arabica West Java, and then Aceh is more than Arabica. Robusta, I think only in south of the Sumatra and also in little bit in East Java, yeah. East Java. I think now Lampung and East Java or NTT, I think it's more good quality coffee.
Oh, okay, yeah. So you're saying that
Hmm.
Lampung has the advantage of producing Robusta,
Yes.
whereas maybe other region is producing Arabica.
Yeah.
And also because of the plantation is quite high up, like you mentioned earlier,
Yeah.
it can produce a better taste.
But
And you're also saying that because more coffee brewer have more knowledge now
Yeah.
to how the
Coffee farmer.
coffee farmer, yeah. So also the post harvest
Yeah.
also matters, and the post harvest method also increase, yeah, now.
Yes.
The method is better.
The method is better
Yeah.
and yeah. Now we must search more market for the
Okay.
fine robusta
Okay, yeah. So
and
so
also best price.
best price, yeah, sure. So everyone watching, you see, according to Ali, Lampung Coffee has increased its quality and it's very ready to look for new markets. So if anyone is interested to collaborate or do business with Ali and other coffee farmers and producers in Lampung, we would be really happy to correspond with you. I'm just checking if there's any more questions. There's another question from Ms. Rani. I want to ask question related to Mr. Madeoga's question. In your opinion, which one is better between producing coffee with coffee maker and your coffee method? Thank you. So sometimes, like, we have the coffee maker, instant coffee maker, just press the button and then you can produce coffee. Or is that better than this manual process? Or
I think if we make a manual process, we can make the different taste. Yeah.
okay.
Because a lot of the temperature and then green size also it's make a different taste. If we make a fine grind or medium grind or the coarse grind, it's different.
Okay.
If we make the fine grind and then we brew, we can find the more bold or more body and also more strong, yeah, more strong. But if you make with the grain size more coarse, it's more you can find a lot of the aroma and then also you can find a little bit body.
Oh, okay. So the grinding size matters, yeah.
Yeah, grinding size also, and then temperature,
Yeah.
and how many to pouring, how many to pouring. Nah, the and also time.
Yeah.
This is make more delicious coffee.
Okay. Yeah. So, but if you know how in some office, we have the automatic coffee machine. We
Yeah.
put the bean in,
Yeah.
press the button, and then it will produce the coffee. Is it still will your coffee still be good?
Yes, of course, still be good, but there is the aroma and flavor.
Okay.
But if only make the with the coffee machine in the office, I think not a lot flavor, more keluar apa?
Came out.
Yes, came
Yeah.
out. Yeah, more flavor came out. With this method,
Yeah.
we can increase all the flavor of the
Okay.
coffee.
Oh, okay, yeah. So there you go, Miss Rani. So maybe this manual process is can extract more aroma and flavor.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
obviously, if you only have like those automatic coffee machine, and it's also okay. It's still delicious.
Yes.
But if you want the full experience, maybe you have to do this a manual process. Okay, let me just check if there's any more questions. No.
Please visit our booth at the Future Tea and Coffee platform. Now you can contact at the platform there until 3rd November 2020. Thank you.
Yeah, so if there's no more question, then maybe we're gonna wrap up this session.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for your time, Ali.
Thank you.
And also
Lisa.
for the demonstrations today. And for those of you who contacted us and is interested to do business or just even to ask more or learn more from Ali, we would be happy to correspond with you through Future Tea and Coffee Singapore platform. Thank you so much for your time, and maybe see you next time.
See you.
Bye.